Are you wanting to know how to get your business found online? Coaches and marketing agencies will tell you that it's all about the SEO and the ads, but we also know that coaches talk a lot of So what do I think about this? This is one of those areas that I really call bull on in my industry. There is so much bad advice out there, and I hate watching clients spend tons of money on websites and funnels and ads and SEO and not get any positive ROI. It doesn't have to be hard or expensive to be found online. So how do you get found online? The first thing is obvious, that you need to be online consistently. But after that, you need a strategy that works for your unique business, clients, and goals. Today, I'm covering the 9 most important places to get online visibility, as well as how to know which ones actually make sense for your business. I'm not going to treat this like a blanket, do this, don't do that type process. Who you serve, how you serve, and what your sales process is really affects what will and won't work for your business. So rather than try everything and see what sticks, let's slow down. Let's analyze each of the different strategies and craft the best business plan for your business. If you are new to the channel, I'm Amy Walker. I'm a client acquisition specialist, and I help clients create consistent, predictable sales through their organic marketing and scalable sales strategies. Let's jump into the 9 strategies. Make sure you stay for all of them, because at the end, I'm going to share with you what's the top strategy that I recommend depending on the type of business that you have. So let's jump right into our 9 different strategies. So even though I run my business from home, I work with clients all over the place, I could set up a Google My Business for a local Atlanta area. There's a lot of businesses in Atlanta. There might not be as many consultants listed for the area, and that's a great way to be able to get traffic running your direction. Google My Business when you are local, especially if you're a small community. I think that's one of your best strategies that you can use, alongside reviews.
Review. Yes, good stuff.
So if you're setting yourself up on Google, you want to make sure that reviews are it's 2 sides of the same coin. Because when I look for people in my local area, who am I going to call? I'm going to call the one with the best reviews. The second strategy is going to be setting up SEO on your website. Now, this one, I actually am saying it because when you're getting ready to build a website, the website developer is always talking to you about how important it is to make sure that your site is set up for SEO. It actually drives very little traffic to your website, very little traffic. So unless you are doing a blog, and even blogs are a little bit slower than some of the other strategies, just having a website and having SEO built in there, do not expect traffic for it. Even though your web developer is going to talk to you about how important it is, it's just not driving traffic these days.
Not totally working.
Okay, the third is ongoing SEO. This is where you're hiring a company and the company is consistently working to drive traffic to you. This does tend to come at a higher price point. It's not necessarily a cheap investment. And the whole goal is they're doing they're constantly adding content to your website with new SEO keywords to try to get you to rank higher and higher on Google. The more modern version of this, I think, is a little bit of Google pay-per-click ads. It's a little bit of blogging. It's a little bit of getting your content out there in other places as well. It is worthwhile, but it takes a long time of investment to get to that #1 spot or top 3 in Google. And until you're there, you're not really going to see a lot of sales coming from it.
My first sale.
So this is one that it's a long-term game plan. It's like a power build that you're going to spend money on it today, and in a couple of years, you're going to be really glad that you did. Next is YouTube. YouTube is the 2nd largest search engine in the world, and it's owned by Google. So the vast majority of traffic that goes to my website that comes through Google actually comes through YouTube. I don't think there's anywhere other than just searching Amy Walker Consulting where I come up #1 on Google. But there are quite a few places where someone will search for a question for their business and I will come up #1 on Google, because the videos show, it goes ads show first, then videos show second, then all of the written website submissions after that. So my YouTube videos will show on Google before sometimes the actual websites who have worked really hard to earn that content. So YouTube is a fast way to be able to get seen more. Now, it's different. This is not the same strategy as somebody who is trying to build a massive YouTube channel. This is somebody who is trying to answer specific questions that their ideal clients are looking for. They're doing keyword research to find out what are those questions, and they're setting up specific videos that are going to capture their ideal client. They're not going to bring in a ton of leads. They're not going to get millions of views, but they're going to get viewed by the right people, and they're going to be contributing like a consistent small flow of people coming your way. So YouTube is a really good platform even for newbies.
Perfect.
And it has the power to grow into something massive where you could get the majority of your clients through your YouTube channel, given enough time and enough content and enough consistency. The last thing that I'll say about YouTube that I personally love is that your content lives forever. It doesn't die. So people will still watch videos that you made 2, 3, 4 years ago, and that is not the case on any of the other platforms that I'm about to share with you. So definitely consider it. Also, since you're here and you're watching my YouTube video, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking of this content. Is it helpful? Do you have any questions that you want me to answer? And of course, hit the like button and then subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Let's talk about TikTok. TikTok is getting more free visibility than the other platforms are. Right now it's moving pretty quick, and that's the case for all short form vertical video content. But even if I put a video on Instagram and I put the same video on TikTok and I put the same video on YouTube Shorts, almost always TikTok is winning for me with a smaller audience. That's the thing that's crazy. I have a small audience on TikTok because I'm new to that platform. I have a bigger, more established audience on Instagram, and still TikTok is getting more views than Instagram is. So that's a good place to be able to be getting more visibility and more views if you want to be a consistent content creator. The other thing that's great about the TikTok content is it's actually very easy to produce and easy to create. In the time it takes me to research, write, film one YouTube video, I could have made 20 TikToks. If your audience is professional in any way, shape, or form, then LinkedIn is definitely a platform you want to consider. LinkedIn offers great tools to research the right people and allows you to connect in with really your dream list of potential business partners, clients, referral partners. So if your audience is professional, I'm telling you, I cannot say enough about why LinkedIn is amazing. It also has a very easy, very friendly algorithm.
I mean, their website's really easy to use too.
So you can post an article and they'll actually show it to a lot of people. Out of all of the users that are on LinkedIn, there's very few that are actually content creators. So you've got a higher chance of your stuff being seen by great people because there's not so many people adding to the platform and creating that extra value add. So it's a great place to get seen. They also have some additional tools and resources that you can use on there, like, for example, their events. A Facebook event, you can invite 500 people total. A LinkedIn event, you can invite 1,000 people a week. And then they have some other things like their articles get some more visibility. They also are working to become a player in video. So right now, if you take your video, instead of sharing a link, but you upload real like first time video to LinkedIn, that's going to get a lot of visibility as well. All right, next is your Facebook business page plus ads. And I'm going to say plus ads because the reality is your Facebook business page without ads will get virtually no visibility for you, and it will not help people to see you. The thing with ads is that ad cost is going up year after year. So I have a really good friend who runs an ad agency. They actually run my ads for me when I am running ads. I don't do it all the time, but when I am, this is who I work with. And they told me that Facebook ads have gone up 89% year over year for the last 2 years, and it's expected to continue. So if you're using your Facebook business page and getting frustrated that nobody is finding you, that is because it's not working anymore like that. It's no longer free visibility.
Free sample?
You've got to run ads to get people to like the page, then you've got to run ads to get people to see the content. It's not a great free visibility tool. All right, these last three are ones that I don't see people doing very often, and I feel like they're missed opportunities. So the next one is writing a press release, especially if you have a local business. Writing up a press release, sending it to your local paper when there is something press-worthy or newsworthy going on is a great way to get found online, because when you submit the press release, it can also be submitted to multiple outlets, and so that press release is showing up in a lot of different places online, and all of those can link back to your website, which drives more website traffic. The next is PR articles. So when I Google search my business, and you should all do this, when you Google search your business, what are the top things that show up? So my top things are my website, followed by my LinkedIn, followed by my Facebook, followed by articles. And there's articles on places like American Express. I have an article published there. I was interviewed by the AirMate platform, and they wrote a press release about that and then drove traffic to that. So there's just different articles that are listed. And those articles get way more visibility than if I were to put that same article on my own website, on my own blog. So when I'm submitting articles, it's because I'm trying to get in front of new people, and then those people will be able to find me and link back to my website, and that can create a new flow of traffic there. I don't do this strategy all the time. It probably would be better if I did, but I definitely do this strategy around new releases, new book releases, program releases, a new event is coming up, something where I feel like I want that additional boost of traffic coming my way. This is definitely a strategy that I use and find great value from.
Life hacking, man.
Okay, the last one, I hesitated whether or not I should put this one on here, but for some businesses, I think it is amazing. It's just not going to be amazing for all businesses, and this is Pinterest. So Pinterest is the fourth most popular, according to 2022 reports, fourth most popular social media platform in the US. I think that might shift for 2023, but that's what they're saying for 2022. The average user on there is going to be higher income. They're going to be over 50. They're going to be female. So if that is your client, it's a great strategy to use. And what it is you're going to go and put things on Pinterest that then link back to your website, because every time somebody reshares that or reposts that Pinterest post, it's creating a new unique link to your website, which is great for SEO because you have all these real organic things that are bringing people back to your website. Again, if your client is not female, over 50, higher income, that might not be the right strategy for you, but if it is, go for it. Have a great time. Okay, so I promised that I would tell you what do I think is the most important thing depending on the type of business that you have. If you are a local service provider, Google My Business is, I think, going to be your top producer. If you are an online educator, a course creator, a coach, a speaker, a trainer, I would 100% be putting time and energy into TikTok right now. But I would be looking at YouTube for a long-term game plan, because I think that in a few years, this could be the platform that provides most of what you need for your business visibility. And if you're more of a physical product type person, and especially if it's something that's crafty or cute or just a little fun, I would be using Pinterest. I'm telling you, it's a great place to be. If your client is a professional, you're not trying to become an influencer or build a massive following, but you just literally want to connect with ideal clients and write deals, I would be working on LinkedIn. So there you have it. If you want to be found online, number one thing is you have to be online. You have to show up consistently. You can't hide from that process and then expect that you're going to be seen and found and have lots of visibility. It does not work that way. You have to be an active participant in order to be found online. But it is a powerful tool, and it's going to open up doors and possibilities for your business that are going to be absolutely amazing. Visibility is one part in the 5 different steps you need to go through in order to get your marketing to work, where you have consistent, predictable leads that are consistently converting into clients. So if you want to know more about the other 4 pieces, then I'm going to recommend that you go check out this next video. It's called How to Fix the 5 Biggest Problems in Your Marketing. It's a 15-minute masterclass that is going to walk you through why your marketing's not working, what you need to do to make it work, and it just lays out a really simple plan for you. Have fun. I can't wait to see you over there.